Y'all, I lied. Dang it. I lied, I lied, I lied, I lied. I did, I lied. I don't want to go in there. I don't want to go in the gym. They're so busy. Don't make me go. Don't make me go. I'm locking the doors. We're blowing this popsicle stand. I don't want to go. We're going to the park instead. I don't want to go. Don't make me go. Don't make me go. Hell no, I won't go. They're so busy, like you can't even find parking here, and I should have noticed that, but I was on the phone, and so that's what I mean when I say I can't think when I'm on the phone. I was like, it's gonna be hot. Is it gonna be too hot? Is it gonna be so hot that it's unbearable and I'm gonna be miserable? No, it's not supposed to be that hot. So whatever, it could be worse. I can't think when I'm on live. Like I don't know how to say it. I just can't think. I want to talk about this SFU, this Florida State shooter, university shooter. Apparently that school has already had multiple shootings in the past. Well, did they not maybe spend some of the next year's budget on amping up security, making sure they have more like precautionary measures? Listen, these are big words. I'm driving. I probably shouldn't say big words and attempt to drive at the same time. I just feel like if you've already had a problem with school shootings in the past, I don't know how this happened, but, well, I mean, I do know how this happened. Dude, that's a lie. I do know how this happened. I got this idiot that's on a cell phone that won't let me buy. I almost just said something to her ass. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up. She was on her phone, and she had her window crack. I should have rolled the window down and been like, do you not see traffic behind you? She's literally impeding traffic, but I'm gonna shut up. Anyways, yeah, so it appears that some dipshit cop left her gun out. You know, I'm not even surprised. I talk about this all the time. I talk about how parents do not secure their firearms. She was a parent before she was a cop. So this is a parental problem once again. I do care that she was a law enforcement officer, because that proves my point even more, that most of these sons of bitches out here are incompetent. You're an officer of the law. You know the law. Well, kinda. And you have a firearm that you have left out for your teenage, he's 20. That's still a child, unfortunately. Listen, he needs to be tried as an adult. Absolutely. Good morning, peanut butter. I can't go in the gym. It's too many people. It's too many people. I ain't going in there. Why is it so busy? I guess they trying to work out before they go drink this weekend. They trying to work out before they go drink. Hey, King. AP. Yeah, they don't know the law. They think they know the law. They know the law good enough to bend and break the law. They know the law enough to be corrupt with the law and use the law as a tool for themselves. They know just enough to fuck you over anytime they want to. Absolutely. I agree. They're not lawyers and they don't know the law, but they know enough, like I said, to bend and break the rules for themselves. But my point is that she does know that it is a law for her to keep her service weapon up. Yeah, it is. It is. It's a big law. Big law. There's actually a law for all gun owners to lock their weapons up. And if they fail to do so, they should be charged with a charge. And we've seen parents in recent years facing criminal charges for leaving their firearms unattended with children having access to them. And I am all on board for this, because as it just so happens, I used to know a guy that had 2 children and he left his gun around them all the time. And when I would voice my concerns, he would shoo me off like I was dumb. You know, it's kind of funny because I'm sure he thought I was, because he had a college degree and I didn't. But common sense is a gift, and that's something you can't learn from college. This officer whose son shot up FSU, absolutely she knew that that firearm was supposed to be under lock and key. When is she going to be charged? Because I'm ready. What do you want me to sign? You need me to sign a petition? Gladly. She should already be in handcuffs. But rest assured, she's not. She's not. She's not. And she probably won't be, because she's a law enforcement officer and they cover up for each other because that's what they do. They're corrupt. I know that people want to think that they protect and serve, but I can assure you that that is not the case. They are out here playing chess with people's lives on a daily basis with a little bit of power. And they love control. It's crazy. And I mean, honestly, when I saw the picture of the kid, I said, you sure about that? Because he looked slow. So I was just like, are we sure about this? And then I found out that it was a deputy's son, and I saw her and she looked off too. So I was like, oh yeah, they related. Are we sure they're not inbred? I'm just asking. Listen, it don't look good. It's like the hills have eyes of damn Texas. Listen, were they too close to one of them oil pumps or whatever? The oil water seep into their drinking water and cause them to look like they inbred? I don't know. I just know that sometimes you can judge a book by its cover. Okay? Sometimes we call it profiling for safety on this channel because it's using common sense. Look at most of the school shooters that we've had. They look deranged. You can tell that something is off. When do we get to a point where we notice something is off and we check on people? That's all I'm saying. When we gonna start saying, hey boy, you feeling a little slow? You feeling a little slow this morning? I'm joking. But for real, when we gonna get to a point where we start checking on people when they don't look well? Because I think we need to. Sorry. Hey boy, you feeling a little slow? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's so sad. I'm about to pull my phone up when we get in the park. Oh God. Yeah, someone right with that family. And she looks like a career law enforcement agent too. Because she got that look. She got that jail look. Like she worked in a jail for 10 years and then she went over to patrol. Hold on one second. FS shooter's mother. Her name is Marcy Gray. No. This phone, y'all. Yeah, so he's 20 years old. Phoenix Linker. That name, can we stop with the crazy names? He ain't no damn Phoenix. So he had 2 of his mother's service weapons. He killed 2 people and wounded 6 others. Now, I did go on FSU's website to see if I was right, and they do. They have a campus in Daytona, which is outside of Ocala, which is where I was talking about yesterday. They have 2 or 3 other campuses. This was at the Tallahassee campus down in Tallahassee, Florida. So this was far, far away from me. I think like 4 or 5 hours. So it wasn't anywhere near me, and it wasn't near the campuses where I know people that go to FSU. What is going on? Is this park this busy today? Oh my God, y'all. Excuse me, I'm exercising demons. Talking about Carmelo Anthony's parents this morning got me all gassy. Gotta get rid of all that evil juju they put on me. Just speaking their damn presence. I swear. Got a dark halo now. What a douche canoosh. So he was a student at Florida State. What is going on today? Is this for school or the park? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. There's a lot going on. I hope that this is not the business of the park, because I am trying to work out today and I need space. I've had to deal with humankind for 2 damn years. I'm exhausted. Why are y'all getting in that lane? You can't go in that lane, you dude. Oh my god. Anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is today? Is it a freaking holiday or something? What is today? I'm wondering why this place is so damn busy. I knew it. She's been with the sheriff's office for 18 years. You know how I know? Because I can look at her and tell. I can look at her and tell. I can tell a veteran cop from a rookie. 100%. 100%. Every time. Every time. I've been around enough of them, you just know. You can tell in the way that they walk, the way that they carry themselves, the way that they talk to you, their demeanor, the look in their eyes. It's like I don't understand how other people can't see stuff like that. It's really confusing to me how I can do that. I love that about myself. I've talked about that since day one, my intuition. But I wish that other people in society could do that. It's a great skill to have, to just be able to read people. I saw her picture, her service picture. You can tell by the hairstyle, the uniform, all of that, that she's been a career deputy. So it looks like she worked for them for 18 years. She's been a model employee. And this was a former service handgun, which she kept for personal use. And it was just one gun? I've read multiple reports. Maybe it was 2 injured and 6 killed, and that's what it was. Why are we saying the alleged? This is what I have a problem with. We got to stop this insanity. He was busted with the guns. We know he did it. He admitted he did it. What is the problem? So it looks like he was part of some youth sheriff's office youth advisory council. How scary. And then I go to Google to find this picture of the mother, and you can't even find it. They won't. Oh, there it is. Well, that's a video. You can't even find a picture of her in her service uniform. Is that it? There she is. First of all, her weight told me that she had been doing this for a while. The fact that she's over 300 pounds, or 250, that was a key sign, because she's doing a lot of sitting behind a desk, sitting in a car, so that's why they have a propensity to gain a lot of weight. If you're in law enforcement and you see a fit officer, he works his ass off to stay fit, because they do a lot of setting, and they're working long shifts where they're eating multiple meals and different through that shift. So her weight, her hair, and her uniform told me that she had been in law enforcement for a while. She was career. So that's kind of crazy that, I mean, look at her. Who the hell is she chasing down the street? Paul Blart Mall Cop over here. We have got to do better, y'all. This is pathetic. I'm gonna shut up before I hurt people's feelings. What an embarrassment. Look how beautiful. Look at this beautiful. I know she ain't, but look at here. It's an embarrassment to this country that we got officers that even are in that condition. Good morning.
Morning, just fine.
Thank you. Right. I mean, for real though, 18 years on the service. Listen, all that tells me is that she's good at being corrupt and keeping secrets. The longer they're in office, the higher up the ranks they go. It just means that they're more corrupt and they're more willing to harm people. That's what that means. And that's in most places. Remember Brian Thompson, the insurance guy that got shot down by Luigi Mangoni? They were paying him to rip people off. That's why he made $10 million in 1 year. Because he was denying claims. He was corrupt. And he was willing to harm people for money. And it's like in every branch of business, government, the whole world's like that. People are evil. They're vile. Hell, even the churches rip people off. Play on their heartstrings and their emotion to bring in income. Beat them over the head with their sins. Hold them over their head. Condemn them. Make them feel even worse. And then ask for more money. It's a rude, cold, evil world. Yeah, listen, she shouldn't have been no damn cop. We have got to bring back the standard to our military, to our officers. It keeps everybody safe. It keeps everybody healthy. What happened to the Baywatch days with the damn girls running down the beach and damn, what was his name? Oh God, David Hasselhoff. Let me ask her what the hell's going on. Hey, is there an event or something today?
A fish-a-thon, yes.
A fish-a-thon.
Seniors, yeah, there's like 1,000.
I'm so sorry.
Fish-a-thon is that way, yes, sir.
Can I park up there by the beach?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Just don't go that way.
Yes.
Just go this way.
Thank you. Well, we pulled up on a good day. There's a fish-a-thon. Y'all, I'm excited. Hell, what are we doing? I didn't know what I was doing today. It looks like we're going to a fish-a-thon, bitch. Hell, I'm about to get front seat parking before it gets busy. She said 1,000 people? What? I'm excited. And I didn't want to be around people, but these are cool people. These are good people. These ain't no weird people. And the police is right out here too. I done seen 3 of them. I was like, what is going on? As I'm pulling in, I'm seeing police. I'm seeing people everywhere. I'm like, what is going on? I ain't never seen this park like that. Now, I've been coming here since 2019. And she laughed when I said, is there an event today? She said, like 1,000 people. I said, oh, okay. That was cute. Yay, I'm excited. Got something to do. We're going to spend the day on the beach. It's going to be a great Friday. I do want to finish talking about this lady real quick and see what I can dig up on her. Sorry. Oh, God. I'm sorry, y'all. I am so sorry. You know, I'm so sorry. I apologize. Good morning, consciousness. That's a good place to be. That's a great place to be. In consciousness. Y'all. Let's see if I can get this up. I don't know. Now that I'm seeing a close-up of him, he don't look as slow as I initially thought. But something just seems a little off. Something just seems, he just seems a little off. I don't know, man. Well, clearly something was off. So, you don't just take a gun to go and kill people because you're happy. Oh, God, here we go. FSU shooter's biological mom kidnapped him and fled to Norway amid bitter custody battle a decade before the deadly rampage. Oh, so you alienated him from his father. Huh? The biological mother of accused Florida State University shooter, Phoenix Ikner, kidnapped him and fled to Norway. You just said that. Anne Marie Erkinson took her then 11-year-old son to the Scandinavian nation in March of 2015 in violation of the custody. Oh, there you go. I told you she was corrupt. I mean, she's a cop. Come on, man. Get with it. Listen. Yes, All of them. They're complicit at the very least. So it looks like she stole the kid. She ran. This violated a custody agreement that she had with Christopher. Is it Eichner? After telling the father that they have a custody agreement, which is court ordered. This is the kid. I mean, honestly, he looks like a well-adjusted kid from the outside, but a lot of them do, and then they end up going off the rails. Good morning, Cash. Long time no see. They end up going off the rails, and social media has a lot to do with that. Let's see. What happened with that? Why didn't she go to jail? That's illegal as hell. If that was me, I'd be in jail and I would have lost custody of my kid. That's kidnapping. I just want to be clear that even if you're the biological parent of a child and you have a custody agreement with the other biological parent, if you take that child and you flee the state or flee the country, that's kidnapping. They will put out an Amber Alert for your child and you will go to jail for kidnapping. That's how that works. You can't do that. Even if you are the biological relative of that child, you cannot violate a court order and deny access to the other parent. They consider that kidnapping. And that's why sometimes you see a lot of these Amber Alerts coming up on your phone, and more often than not, it's a parental figure that has done it, more often than not. So it looks like she and her son both have American and Norwegian citizenship. Christopher discovered that his son, who was the FSU shooter, had been kidnapped when the 11-year-old spilled the beans during a phone call with his dad. Oh my God, these pop-ups, y'all, this gets ridiculous. The father, who had custody rights, though the agreement stipulated custody rights, though it stipulated that she could not take him from the country without advance notice. She said that she would return her son to the U.S. on March 27th, but failed to do so. Christopher, who was the father, then quickly became worried, alerted the authorities, saying that his son has developmental delays and special needs. What did I fucking say? I said he looks slow. Now, this does not confirm if he is, but apparently his father feels like he is. Because when he was looking for his son, when his son was 11 in Norway, or some Scandinavian country, he said that his son has developmental delays and special needs. So, maybe I hit the nail on the head when I said he looks off. The affidavit also said that the child was on medication for several health issues and mental health issues. So he also included a growth hormone disorder and ADHD. So I was right when I said that he was just a little off, I mean, the picture that the media put out, I was like, that's not him. That person is challenged. And it is him. So that was my first initial reaction when I saw the picture. I thought they done accidentally arrested some disabled man with like Downs or something. I thought bro had an extra chromosome, okay? I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just saying sometimes if you're lucky enough, your intuition will guide you in the right places if you just open up your damn eyes. So the mom didn't return to the U.S. until July 27th of 2015 when she was arrested at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. She later pled no contest to illegally removing the child from Florida. No contest. Let me tell you something, fam. If that was you or me, we probably would have had our parental rights revoked permanently. They probably would have taken our parental rights and said that we were the unsafe parent and given us to the other parent. That's what we knew. Because she's an officer of the law, one can only assume rules You know, she knew somebody that knew somebody, and she got a slap on the wrist. If that was me or you as a parent, and we took our child to another country and disobeyed a court order and allowed access to that child to the other parent, we would lose our parental rights, and that child would be given to the parent that we denied access to. This is crazy. Who are these people, and how does she have pull like that? First of all, she looks mentally unwell. Hello, The Ring. That's her booking photo, I suppose. Yeah, Anne Marie Erickson. Months later, in October of 2015, she filed a lawsuit alleging slander and libel against Christopher and his wife, as well as 2 other relatives. The emotional and psychological harm done to the minor child will be evident for years. Oh, eerie. This is what she said in her lawsuit when she sued his father after she kidnapped their son and denied him access to their son. This bitch is off her rocker, and she worked in the sheriff's department. They all are, let me tell you. Maybe not all of them. I take that back. But they are all corrupt because they're complicit. And if you're complicit, you're corrupt. She said, quote, this was in the lawsuit, quote, the emotional and psychological harm done to the minor child will be evident for years and will require counseling and giving the child being the age of 11. He will have memory impact of all the defendants. You, as a mother, don't care about the psychological pain that you're putting your child through, the psychological pain that you've been through because some people made some claims against you, and you care so much about what society thinks about you to harm your child further? Bitch, you are insane. Wow, these are the type of people that work in the sheriff's departments, people. And then their sons go out with their service weapons and they shoot students at their college. These people make me sick. Her lawsuit was dismissed 7 months later. Christian Gunnar Erickson, listen, changed his name to Phoenix. Listen, here we go. I'm going to break it all down for you folks. These people are insane. Certifiably insane. When your child of 18, 19, so this child wanted to change his name in 2020. If he's 20 years of age now and it's 2025, how old would this child have been in 2020? Approximately what, 15? When your 15-year-old hellion comes to you and tells you that they want to change their name to an imaginary fucking Firebird, you say no. Unless you're delusional as your child and you allow them to do delusional shit like change their name to Phoenix. Christian was a beautiful name. But the fact that he hated it tells me a lot. And the fact that he picked an imaginary fucking mythical creature to name himself after tells me even more. These people are over here living in la la. 2 people and wounding 5 others on Thursday afternoon. The deadly rampage began near the campus student union building. Terrifying video captured the moment a gunman walked through the area, firing shots from a handgun believed to be the old service weapon by his stepmother, Jessica Eichner. But y'all said that it come from the mother. Oh, that big lady is his stepmother? Lord have mercy, what is going on with this family tree, y'all? They look alike, though. She looked like she birthed him. They look like they could be twins. How does that happen? You actually see that a lot with, like, step-parents. Sometimes if they raise them young enough, that child sometimes will look like the step-parent. It's kind of crazy. They'll have the same mannerisms and stuff because they've lived in the same house together, so they pick up the same mannerisms, the same kind of demeanor, maybe the same facial expressions. And it's just because you're raised by somebody. I mean, I am all my dad. I'm, like, mostly my dad. I look like my mother, but I am my father. It sucks. I hate that son of a bitch. How do I love myself this much but hate him? It don't make no sense. Anyways, it don't make sense, the family tree, to me. I thought this was his biological mother. hold on one second. I want to go back and look at that mugshot because... Okay, so Anne Marie Erkinson, that was her mugshot when she took him to Norway. This woman up here is his stepmother, who was the deputy. I'm getting it now. Sorry. This is why we learn to get her, because I slow too, okay? I slow too. I am. I might need to get checked for something else. So there she is. So that's his mom and his stepmom. Sorry. I'm going to go get pictures printed out. I'll have like flashcards tomorrow. Oh, God. So I see it looks like he's with his dad, his sister, and the deputy. At 15 and said, I want to change my creature. I'm taking you straight to a clinical. We need an assessment today because he is not where he needs to be developmentally. He's talking like a 7-year-old doctor, and I don't understand why he wants to be a fairy all of a sudden. Like I need we need a clinical assessment today. You know what I mean? That's not what I'm concerned about. Or a 16-year-old. Like, call me crazy. Maybe it's just a different generation. Maybe these damn cell phones done rotted the brain so bad they just ain't getting up there developmentally at all. What is going on? I don't get it. What happened? Y'all, my phone is seizing out. The back broke. No. Yo, why is it seizing? Okay, now it's working. Maybe it's hot. Sometimes it gets hot because it's glass. So this is his stepmother that was the deputy. Let me just make sure. Because I see one now that says biological. Biological. No, that is his stepmother. Ooh, what did the real mama say? I want to see. Jessica, Ikner. His biological mother ranted on social media after the shooting. What'd she say? I gotta know. Ooh. Ooh, plot twist. What if the mama that took him to Norway was the parent, and the papa was the bad parent that's married to the cop? You know what happened? Listen, I see both sides. And if she took him to Norway to alienate him from his father, she's absolutely wrong. But father's a danger to society, and she knew that, and she knew that he was going to raise her son and send him down the wrong path. I'm not saying it's right, but you don't ever underestimate a parent's love for their child. So we don't know why she took him to Norway, but it's appearing like, I don't know. Let me read. They don't give us nothing, you know? I feel like I need to go knock on the door and ask questions. They don't give us nothing. Okay. Oh, this is giving me a lot. The gun used in the FSU shooting belonged to the county sheriff's deputy, Jessica Ikner, who was the stepmother of Phoenix Ikner. Phoenix's biological mother took to social media before the shooter's identity was revealed, making it evident that her son was the accused. Ooh. Quote, horrible when your alienating son's dad is mentally unstable as he is, along with his LCSO cop wife, that they can't respond when you write to ask, is everything all right with my son, who studies at FSU? Then she wrote, that whole family is nuts. He should write a book on how to parent badly, but he can't communicate. Hold on. It sounds like both y'all nuts, lady, if I'm just being honest. Like, I don't trust neither one of you. I don't even want to be in a room with you. Okay, so this is from... My phone is seizing out, and I don't know why. Documents reveal early life, previous name of the accused FSU shooter. Court documents revealed that Phoenix Ikner accused in the FSU mass shooting, was taken to Norway in 2015. Is that why they changed his name? No, he changed his name. So his biological mother is Anne Marie, and his stepmother is Jessica, who was the cop, and that's the gun he got. The documents show a tumultuous relationship between the Eichner's father and the mother. So his mother and father have been fighting for 20 years of his life, okay? Tumultuous. And they both sound like psychos, so just imagine the hell that this poor boy has had to witness here. And here's another thing. If they abusive to each other, don't you think they abusive to their children? I can promise you that they are. The abuse doesn't stop at the doorstep, you know? It sure doesn't. It's even worse on the inside of a house. When parents are acting like this, they're acting like this towards their children. It's disgusting. And this lady's a cop. Yeah. She's living right in the home watching all of this go down. Working for the sheriff's department for 18 years. The affidavit for her arrest says that, I just read that, about him going to Norway, and Marie said that she was taking the boy to South Florida and she fled to Norway. And they said that he was slow. And that's what it says. Has developmental delays and special needs, which he feared would not be taken care of. He said he also was on a growth hormone. He had a growth hormone disorder and ADHD. Let me see. My phone. So this dropped 2 minutes ago from... So it looks like he killed 2 people, injured 5 others. It's the son of a local sheriff's deputy. Court records show that Phoenix had a tumultuous childhood with another woman identified in the documents as his biological mother, accused of removing him when he was like 11 years old, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. Yeah, see, he just seems a little different. Like, you know, like, not in a bad way, but like, kind of a sweet, endearing way. It's like, you know, but like, something was clearly off. And here's the thing, you best believe that a lot of his maybe behavioral problems or like the ADHD, those things are worsened by abuse, malnutrition, poor diet. They've proven this. Children that don't eat a good diet, children that are growing up in abusive homes, they have a bigger propensity to get diagnosed with ADHD. So it's a multitude of things that kind of bring on the symptoms, I suppose. The diet, how much they're eating, if they're eating, abuse in the home. So when you're behaving that way, you're really causing extreme psychological damage to children. The diet is the main thing too, but by the way, sugar, processed sugar and dyes, they've linked it back to ADHD, or they've linked processed dyes and ADHD together, and processed food. Like an extra chromosome. I don't think he does, but let's say that he did. Okay, people with Downs, they are very sensitive to their environment. Okay, and so a person that maybe has a disability such as that, if they are growing up in a home that is tumultuous, violent, they're getting screamed at, it's going to cause them to act out and have extreme behavioral issues because of the environment that they are being raised in. And this goes for any children, and even just something as simple as ADHD. If you have a child that's been diagnosed with something like that and your home is chaotic, all you are going to do is amplify the problems in your child. It's going to cause your child to have more significant outburst behavioral problems, and they might not even do it in your presence. They might end up just doing school behind your back. But you'll know about it eventually, you know. And I'm speaking from experience. My upbringing was volatile as hell. There was never a peaceful moment in my house. We lived on fear and eggshells. My stepfather was a huge abuser, sexually, verbally, emotionally, spiritually. Any way he could destroy someone, he would. And he was just a very angry, bitter man, mad at the world. And he took it out on everyone because I was diagnosed with ADHD, you know, and there was other stuff that I probably should have been died, like maternal deprivation. I have reason to believe that my mother never bonded with me. There was never any love and attention in the home. And because of that, I went to school and I fought everybody because I saw my parents at home fighting. And this is what happens when you're dealing with a child that already has maybe, like, I feel like ADHD is, it's a slight disability and it can affect your life greatly, but it's not like a disability, you know. It's not mental retardation, Downs. It's different, but it's still, even in a child that has ADHD or depressive episodes and stuff like that, major depressive disorder, so many children are being diagnosed with that this nowadays. I'm talking about 10-year-olds. It makes no sense. It's absolutely insane. But even those minor mood instabilities, the side effects from those mood instabilities will get worse if those children are growing up in a home that is not stable. So this poor kid is in the middle of a custody battle with his parents, and he clearly needed some sort of higher level of care if his father was constantly talking about how he had all of these disabilities. It's not really telling me much about the stepmother. I want to know what she did for work and what department she worked in. Was she a jailer? Was she a patrol officer? It looks like people are gathering at the school this morning to do like a vigil after the shooting. Sorry. Looks like students showed up in Tallahassee. And stuff at the gate of one of the schools for the people, the 2 students that passed. Aiden Stickney, a 21-year-old student who was studying business management, was running late to class when he said he saw a man get out of the car with a shotgun and aimed at another man in a white polo shirt. The gun jammed. Stickney said that the shooter rushed back to his car and emerged with a handgun. I knew it was 2 guns. I had read somewhere else that it was 2 guns. See, and they just like cover that little fact up because they don't want y'all to know how bad it was and how this kid had access to multiple guns. Like, it's like a white lie. This is like the 10th report, and this is the first one that mentioned that he had 2 guns. He had a long barrel and he had a pistol, if I'm not mistaken. He opened fired on a woman. Stickney ran, warning others as he called 911, and he said, "I got lucky today. I really did. I really, really did." Someone said, so one of the investigators said that they have no evidence that anyone was shot with a shotgun. So is the kid lying? Holden Mendez, a 20-year-old student studying political science and international affairs, said that he had just left the student union when he heard a series of shots. He ran to a nearby campus building where his previous emergency response training kicked in. Classroom near the student union when the alarm sounded. Classmates began moving desks in front of the doors and police officers came to escort them out. It's terrifying. Florida State has about 44,000 students. Jesus Christ. In 2014, the main library was the site of a shooting that wounded 3 people. Officers shot and killed a gunman, 31-year-old Myron May. The university canceled classes for the rest of this week. I did see that too. They're gonna, I mean, is 3 days enough? Like, really? These kids just went through it. Maybe we should just be done for the rest of the year and they do all their work from home. They ain't got but damn 2-3 weeks left. How horrific. I don't know, man. I think that I know that you're not supposed to judge a book by a cover, but I really do think that sometimes you can just look at people and tell that stuff is just off. And I think we need to be checking on people. I really do. This poor kid sounds like he was a pawn in his parents' chess game for 20 years. The fact that his mother sued his father and stepmother, claiming that her name and her image was destroyed, really tells me a lot about who she is. She is so petty, and he is so petty, the father and the mother. They're both so petty that they're willing to harm their child, and they have. They've neglected him. They haven't listened to his wants and needs, it doesn't sound like. It sounds like they used him in a custody battle for 18 years of his life, and it sounds like they were fighting through him, and that does something to a child that is irreversible. It sounds like this boy has been abused, and I'm not saying what he did was right. I'm simply saying that he's not right in the head. And in my opinion, judging by his family history and his lineage and his tree, he's a problem. Allowed him access to it. I know that the parents didn't go out there and shoot them kids, but they did something to him, and he ain't right in the head. And in my opinion, that led somewhere, we don't know what his motive was. I don't really care. All I need to know is that he was severely abused, and it's clear to me, in my opinion, he was clearly abused, and something he just ain't right in the head. And it's as simple as that to me. And there's a lot of people that ain't right in the head out here that don't go out and kill people. So something really wasn't right in his head. Let's see if they found a motive, or if they are alleging. What was the motive for the FSU shooter? I freaking hate you, Google. I hate you, Google. What was motive for the FSU shooting? They'll probably cover it up like Thomas Crooks because she's a cop. It looks like he was wounded. The suspect was wounded. It doesn't say how, but it just says he was wounded. Yeah, listen. Immediately goes to, see, we don't play these games with our children. You go on a school campus regardless of the age that you are, and we give you the death penalty. I don't care if they're 15, I don't care if they're 16, I don't care if they're 17, I don't care if they're 14. If they go and take a firearm and murder children, it is an automatic death sentence. It needs to be across the board, on the books. We are not playing these games with these school shooters anymore. I'll never hold my breath on that, because we all see that they get a slap on the wrist. Just because his parents abused him does not mean that he gets to go abuse other people. Y'all know how I feel about that. Wrong is wrong, and he needs to go to prison. And we cannot keep taking these things lightly. It doesn't appear that they've put out a statement on to the motive, and I don't, like I said, I don't really care. It's very clear to me that his whole family is unwell. He is unwell. I'm actually not surprised that he did this. Yeah, these school shootings have to stop, man. It's unbelievable. I still can't believe that like 3 years ago I was like talking about buying metal shields to go in book bags for some guy I was dating his children. I mean, I saw a mother on TikTok setting her 6-year-old down trying to come up with an escape plan for an active shooter in a school. Imagine trying to talk to a 6-year-old and saying, hey, sweetie, if you hear gunfire, take your book bag and block your body, because it had a metal bulletproof vest in it, like a metal bulletproof shield in the back of the book bag. You can buy those for your kids. They come in different levels of ballistics penetration. Like you can get some that'll stop like AR bullets as a shield to shield their head in case of bullets were coming through their classroom. It's horrific. I'm glad my mom wasn't alive during this time, because if she was raising me now, she would have absolutely had a mental health breakdown. She couldn't have sent me to school every day worrying if I was going to get killed. It wasn't like this in the 80s and 90s, you know what I mean? And my mom couldn't have dealt with it. She wouldn't have. She was a doomsday prepper when Y2K happened, and then like, oh God, 9/11. Oh God. That's probably why I got PTSD. It was a hell of a time, man. You would have thought the world was coming. I mean, it was. We thought it was. We thought the world was coming to an end. And the government had us thinking that too during Y2K. Yeah, my mom couldn't have handled the world today. Maybe that's why God turned her into an angel 50 years before she should have left here. Because I just know it. I know that she would have lost her mind out here. Because I'm losing mine. And I'm just like 20% of her. So it's crazy. So it looks like there's some advanced stuff going on. I need deodorant. Hey y'all. Hello. How are you doing? We're gonna go to the bathroom. And I need this and I need this and that. Wet and so bad. Was Phoenix, Christian, was Phoenix living with his father, because it sounds like he might have been, because he stole the gun from his stepmother, who was the deputy that was married to his father. It sounds like his biological mother absolutely despises these people. She called Phoenix's father's stepmother the cop. She called her, what did she say? Damn, I just read it and I done forgot. She pretty much said she was a crooked. They were pieces of crap. And crooked. Oh, she said they're all nuts. That's what she said. She said they are all nuts. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm genuinely curious to know the family dynamics, who he was living with the most, what he was doing when he wasn't at school, who he hung out with, what he looked at on his phone, his last internet searches. I need to be a private investigator. I'd have so much fun every day. It'd be like a dream job. But yeah, for real. I got so many questions. And you know, they just don't tell us. Because they got the same questions that I did. Well, they did 2 days ago, yesterday. And that's what they was digging into last night. I'm telling you though, when I saw that picture, I said it this morning, I said, he ain't right in the head. I mean, and clearly, and I'm not just talking about like the ADHD, I'm talking about that he also looked like he had an extra chromosome. So I was confused. I was like, that's not him. That boy Y'all see my dress? Thank you. It's a little long. It'll be rubbing the ground. Gotta be careful. Not get nothing wet on it. It's cute. Oh, I can't win today. This place is starting to get busy. I'm glad I got parking early because those are already full. I need to work out. I ain't done arms all week. Got a rock in my shoe. Damn Crocs. I wonder if they gonna have like food vendors and stuff out there. The way they acting like they Carowinds in here this morning. What is this? The Six Flags, the state parks. I'm not gonna see a polar bear riding on a unicycle. Ooh, an iguana on a unicycle. That'd be cute. Especially if he had a little top hat and a bell. Oh, well, he's on a unicycle. Where's the bell gonna go, Brooke? On his top hat. On the brim. Sorry. I live in La La Land too, okay? But I ain't out here trying to change my name to damn a fairy, okay? See my dress? Ain't it cute? Guess what? It's vintage 90s. It's Candies. It's Candies. Sure is, from the 90s. As soon as I saw it, I was like, yes. I'm going to have to take it in because it's a little big. But it's okay. I can do that. I can do that. Oh, that was me, Cash. That was me. I was playing with the camera. We're going to walk over here and have fun. And see what's going on with this sheep's head. Or what did they say? What did they say? What kind of tournament? Hell, I don't remember. I need to leave this damn bait. A lot going on. Coca-Cola, keeping you fat. Them sodas keeping you big as hell. How do they go from being the soda that kept you thin because of the cocaine in it to the soda that keeps you fat because it's lacking? You know they used to, yeah, it sure did. It sure did. It had cocaine in it when it first hit the market. Coca-Cola had drugs in it. Sure did. Let's go be nosy. The sun's already hot. I guess that's a good thing. My dress is all flowy. I'm gonna start hitting their tag sales. Those half prices, and then I get an extra discount because I'm a member. So you get like 40 to 50% off, and then you get an additional 15% off because you're a Goodwill member. So it's worth it. And hell, she got me even more of a discount the other day. I don't know if that was an accident or if she was new or if it was intentional, but thanks, lady. To be able to get like a vintage 90, a bug. Oh my God, what are people honking? What's wrong with people? What is wrong with people? People have mental health problems. Oh God. You hear this dumbass? Girl, if you don't drive your lazy ass up to the front office to ask them, he don't know. He works the grounds. So whatever you're trying to ask that man that is working right now on that damn... That woman in the van is honking at the guy on the gator, trying to get his attention, probably to ask him a question. He ain't gonna know. Stop being lazy and drive your ass to the front office, disturbing the peace. We trying to listen to the birds chirp. You out here being lazy. As soon as I saw the long sleeves and her wrapped up, I was like, oh Lord, she's out of her element. What are you doing? We at the beach in the lake, girl. I hear music. They said it was some kind of fishing contest. Hold on one second. I hear music. Oh, they bumping over there, y'all. Hey. Y'all hear the music? Well, if we go over there, I'm gonna have to cut the sound off. Hello. I see these birds. I don't know if I want to walk over there. Alright, let's go see what they're doing. Maybe if I drank some energy. I ain't had no energy water today. I've been laying off the caffeine. That makes me a little lazy too, if I'm being honest. I've had like a whole sip. Maybe if I drink some of my water, I'll feel better. Just aminos. Oh, that sun's too bright. It's too early. You know you're grouchy. Look at my forehead. I'm like Quasimodo, mad. God, it's so pretty. It's one of the most pretty parks. Oh, okay, stay right there. Oh. I don't think you know how to drive. Oh God, and you got kids too. Okay, I'm gonna wake up and then we're gonna go have fun. I love this dress, it's so cute. I need to take this in and then take this side in, probably about 2 inches. It's a little big, but it's okay. It's classic Candies. Candies! We're just gonna go for it. I gotta work out today. So if I gotta kill my liver in the process, so be it. So be it. See you later, kidneys. Who needs those? I don't need my liver or kidneys. Who needs a kidney? I need energy to work out. Screw my kidneys and liver. I'll get another one later. I don't think you can. I think organ donation is down, honey. I think they need organs bad. It's not Excedrin, okay? That's what I'm telling myself. It's not Excedrin. And I ain't even had no coffee this morning either, so. Kidneys and liver, who needs those? Cheers, let's do it. Sorry. All right, let's go. People watching. Oh, yeah, I like the 90s slit in it. It reminds me of J-Lo's dress at the Grammys. You know, the one that she had on that came all the way up the middle. That's what my prom dress looked like. That my prom dress was very similar to this, but it was like classier. And so as soon as I saw this and I saw that it had the color of the week on it, the tag that makes it. Why are you always in my face? Get on my face. Oh, there's a trash can. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my God, it reminded me of my prom dress. Now, my prom dress didn't have butterflies on it, but it was this color. I got a picture. I'll have to post it. Some lady handmade it. Y'all, it was gorgeous. It was silk underneath, and then it had this beautiful lace embroidered with diamonds and jewels lace covering that went over the slip, the silk slip, and she made it similar to the J-Lo dress in the front. It had a short, it was short, like it had split like this one. It was so cute. Yeah, that Goodwill that I went to yesterday, they had some good selections of dresses. And you could actually move stuff on the racks. Yeah. You know, they had gotten rid of all of their old stuff. That, you know, it's like a hoarder. Y'all ever been to somebody's house that's got too much of everything? Goodwill, after they get so many donations and they're not getting rid of stuff, or they keep everything instead of picking through what they should and shouldn't keep, the aisles and the racks get so compacted with stuff that you cannot even move stuff to see what they have on the shelf, and it's annoying. And they just money hungry. Half of that stuff they got smells like mothballs. Why do y'all even put that out there? Then the whole store smells like mothballs. If it smells like mothballs, it goes in the trash. But they hungry for money, so they just send us all home smelling like mothballs. It's like there's no, I don't know what to call it. There's no class in business anymore. There's no like standard. The standard is gone. People can just do any and everything. They can create horrible products, manufacture crappy products, and we just have to buy them. I mean, and it's really the only thing that's on the shelf. Look at the camera stands that I've been through in the past 2 months. I've been through like 6 or 7 of them. It's crazy. That one that was $30, it's broke. It's broke. I mean, maybe I can like maybe get on Amazon and buy like some kind of replacement piece, but it's not guaranteed to even fit. Yeah, the standard is down. So this is pretty. I had people behind me fishing, so I didn't want to show. Oh, they built the new deck. They've been building it for like 2 weekends. So this deck got washed out or something. It was damaged, and it's like a little fishing pier. And they've been out here building it. Oh, that's nice. They got like 2 or 3 benches. Oh, I see 2 benches. That's cute. Heck yeah. There's gators and stuff out there, so I hear Pitbull. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, my arm's heavy. I need to do arm day. I know what it is. I'm pre-mensing and I feel like crap. It's always like this. I told y'all I'm gonna get like maybe 10 days out of the month that I feel like lovely. The other 20 is like, God, you left me here. Every time I wake up, I'm like, God, why'd you leave me down here? I figured when I went to sleep, he was bringing me home. I go to bed every night and say my prayers. Please bring me home tonight. I'm ready to come home. I'm tired of being down here. I mean, it's just that I know that, like, when I'm up there and an angel one day, I won't feel no pain no more. You know what I mean? I won't feel... Why are you up on me? I won't be sick. Oh, God. Oh, they motorboat. They motor scooting them around. Motorboating them around on the gators. I was like, what are they doing? They've been given personal rides. So they probably gonna be playing music, y'all. This is some kind of elderly event, so it is. It's I told y'all I'm old. Listen, I don't care. I'm down with the elderly care, okay? I need a mama and a papa. She did. She said it was an elders event. And here we are. Listen, I always show up in the most random spots and they doing events down here. Welcome to Florida. We always doing something. Oh, they even got the old people music. We're just gonna walk around real quick and look around and then we'll go back to working out. I love that song so much. I wanna stay with you. So it looks like they're doing a raffle over there for people and stuff. They got food and stuff out here. They got a live band up there singing. Here, let's go over there and see. Hey, 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 we out here in the streets with Humana. I'm just so laughing right now because this is a senior event and I'm just loving it. What the hell is Humana, y'all? They do got good music though. Y'all see the stage? Y'all hear him singing? All right, let's go back and get serious about today. You know what? I would have a fun out here. I was. I'm loving it. They got all these people out here fishing and stuff. They got little pop-up tents, health insurance, Humana. I thought it was some like medicine for something. I didn't know if it was like a hemorrhoid cream or what. Oh God, Lord. Listen, they look like they having a good time up there. Congratulations on reaching the years of wisdom, man. People really don't realize how great it is to be able to have the opportunity to grow old. It's really a blessing to be able to grow old, because a lot of people don't make it past 30, 40, 50. And then they get into the 60s, and that's really when they start dropping, you know? So people, it's underrated, the luxury of being able to grow old. It's underrated to me. I think that people should be proud of their age, no matter how old they are. It only means that you are more knowledgeable, you've gained more wisdom. Hopefully you've learned more lessons, you know? I don't know. I think there's something special about growing old. It's underrated in society. I'm 37 and my life just begun. So, I don't know about you, but I'm just getting started, okay? So, you know, you gotta look at the glass half full, no matter what. Try to, anyways. Some days it's harder than others, but that's why the good days, you really got to enjoy those and be grateful for those. And the hard days,
you got to remember it's not always hard. And you got to find the motivation on the hard days to push through the hard days. You know? Like today, I want to sit down and eat a donut. Actually, I want some Spam and chili lime noodles. But I'm not. I'm going to the beach to run. We're going to do quads today, glutes today, maybe some upper body. Yeah, and I'll go to the gym tonight and lift whenever there ain't no people in there. That place was crazy. So y'all don't come all week, and then Friday you get in there so you can go drink on the boat on Saturday and Sunday. I'm joking. They're not all drunks. Oh my God. I ain't never seen this field. That's where we go out and park, you guys. Look at this. That's where we go out and work out and park and post up. I'll pull my mattress out and throw it on the back of the truck bed and tan out there. It's beautiful trees you can park under. I love this park. This is literally number one, my favorite park in the entire country. Number one. Number two is the Florida Keys, Fort Zachary Park. Y'all went down there with me last month. It was gorgeous. I mean, it was just that fishing hole that we found in Key Largo. Oh my God, I love that place. It looks like something it looks like something that belongs on a Greek beach. Okay, it was a watering hole that was stone with these beautiful luscious trees that grow into the water, and y'all. But this is my number one favorite park, mainly because it's almost 500 acres of land. They have streams, rivers, lakes. They have the beach on the other side. They have kayaking. You can rent bikes from the store. You can do cabin rental. They have camping here for as little as $18 a night. Somebody just told me about that. They didn't go up on the price as much. That's $3 from what it used to be in 2019. Shh, don't tell nobody. $18 a night. That is significantly cheaper than you're gonna get in a place like Charleston, South Carolina. It's gonna run you $80. What did she say? 100 to 170 a night. There you go. That's most KOAs and stuff nowadays. That's what it'll run you a night just to camp. And here it's $18, which is not bad. They have cabin rentals. I mean, they literally have the best of both worlds in here. So many beautiful creeks and swamps over there with picnic tables. They have amenities such as trash cans. I know it sounds crazy for a park not to have them, but a lot of new parks do not even have trash cans, picnic tables, benches, the things that you would see in a park, you know, the things that your tax dollars go in a park to secure, you know, the amenities of a park, bathroom. Yeah, a lot of new parks, they're not even putting them in because of the homeless problem, because homeless people end up squatting on the property, using the property, you know, and it's sad. I see both sides. But this park, they have grills. They literally have everything. Lake and the beach. I love it. And like I said, almost 500 acres. So you can kind of spread out in here, man. You can spread out a lot in here. There's lots of land, trails to hike. And they have kayaks, bike rentals, everything. And sometimes they even have food trucks in here. Ooh, record outdoor walk. Thank you. You don't never do nothing for me. I hate my Apple products. Look at her being all nice this morning. She said, hey girl, do you want me to record your walk? Thank you. Yeah, I kind of do. That's why I bought you. That's why I paid double the price for you instead of a darn Fitbit, girl. Yeah, I kind of do want you to record that. Not Apple coming in clutch. Let me think. It's gorgeous. Y'all hear the wildlife? I'm going to shut up for a minute because I can't breathe. Seriously, I'm about to turn into a mouth breather. Out of breath. Look at the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. There's some beautiful spots that have like water and alligators and stuff around the corner. Look how luscious. It's like a jungle. I mean, it is. I'm gonna tell you what. They was getting down over there. They had live music and everything. seniors. It looked like they had plates of food. Having a great time. Who needs a granddaughter? I should have auctioned myself off. They was having a raffle. I should have auctioned myself off. I'll come clean your house once a week. I'll cook for you. I'll leave you meal prep in the fridge. I even put your little medicine in the little containers Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Make sure I sweep and mop the floor so you don't slip and fall on dust. Probably put some sticky stuff in your tub so you don't slip and fall in there. Damn, I should have just auctioned myself off. Who needs a granddaughter or great granddaughter? We have a raffle right now for Brooke. She said she doesn't live in the Jacksonville area, but she'll be back like once every 2 months. And when she's in town, she will wash your laundry, change your bed linens, clip your toenails, help you bath. I will. I want my mama back. Oh, sorry. Yeah, for real though. I should have auctioned myself off with some of them grandmas up there. What you need me to do? Take out the trash? Y'all seen that short? It's like some grandma's calling her kid and she's like, "Hey grandbaby, how you doing?" She's like, "I need you to come over here to grandma's house and take out the trash." And then the whole premise of the skit is that they act like the phone is frozen. Man, every time I see that, I want to slap somebody. You know how grateful you should be that you got a grandma calling you that's still alive? If you don't want to take your trash out, I will. Email me your grandma's number, and I will go cook for her. Okay? What's wrong with people? Hey, my grandbaby, what you doing? Can you come over here? And then they act like the phone's frozen. So they ain't got to go help their grandma. How foul. I know it's just a TikTok trend. But as I said, if you don't want your grandma, I'll take her. Email me. My grandmother is 90 and it's amazing. No, it's not. It's a miracle. Age is a blessing. Humana is health insurance. Oh God, that little walk got me all flabbergasted. Damn meteorologists are idiots. So let's look at this. Full sun, 80 degrees. Y'all, it's going to be 90 degrees today. Okay, it says it feels like 81, or it says it feels like 83 right now. Just pay attention to this because I'm going to talk about this tonight. It is going to be over 90 degrees today. Yeah, it'll be probably 90. I'd say 90. You see how it's full sun? There's no clouds. There's no clouds. It's going to get hotter than what they're predicting. And it's going to make the rest of the week hot. Fuck. Tonight's low is only 70. Oh my God, I'm going to suffocate. I'm going to have to run the truck a little bit. Jesus, Sunday it's going to be 72. I'm going to have to run the truck a little bit. Anything over 60, 80 on the truck, if it's, if the low is only 75, oh God, it's going to be 85 degrees in here at 1 o'clock in the morning. It turns into a toaster oven, even if the sun's not beating down on it. Your body heat, the fact that you have all of this stuff in here, is going to retain heat more. It's more stuff, more insulation. So it gets hot. It gets real hot. Anything between 70 and 75, I have to run the car. Or anything above that, I can't. It gets so hot. Even if the low like 70, it'll still be 75 in here. So you have to run the car a little bit. Maybe not the whole night. I'm not sleeping with the windows down. I don't play those games because even an inch, somebody can jimmy that car door open. And I got them door handles too that would be easy to get with a coat hanger. Absolutely not. Yeah, I ain't doing that. All right, let me find something to wear. Jesus loves you too. Thank you. Jesus is king. He sure is. He sure is. Jesus is king. I need to start writing some songs, y'all. I got all these little jingles and I don't never finish them. My phone's about to die, fam. We can't play those games. I hear the train a coming. Down, 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 down. I don't know the song. I'm stuck in Folsom's prison. Ain't my darn headphones working? See, this is what I'm talking about. Apple. It's a scam. Register. I do like this dress, and it's thin too. Like, it's perfect for outdoors. It's gonna be hot, and it's like stretchy material that's thin. You can almost see through it. The AirPods are in range. Yo, it's already so hot. I might. Why are my headphones? Like, what is going on? Now, how do I re-register things? It's like it's not picking up on my Bluetooth. Do I need to pull both of them out? Does anybody know how this shit works? I don't even know which ear it goes in. Jesus Christ. Y'all see my technical abilities? My technology? AirPods not in range. Alright, I'm about to throw them out the car. Don't throw them in a river brook. What in the Chinese knockoff is going on? I done got some counterfeit damn Apple shit. I'm just gonna click the button on the back and pray that these things start to know how to act. Nope, that didn't help. I ain't never had this problem. Ruh-roh. Forget device. Are they dead? I'm dead. I just charged them yesterday. Dead. Dead, dead. It's all dead. God, there's a car group of children rolling up. There's like 2 in this tiny truck, and then 6 of them on the back of them, all high school age. I'm so grateful my parents didn't let me do dumb shit. They didn't even let me have friends. I'm grateful for that now. I sure am 100%. It taught me how to learn to love myself and be by myself, you know. Why are you retracting messages? What is going on today? I'm getting really upset. Does anybody know? Connect. Okay, now it finally comes up. Press and hold the button for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I done held it for like 10, homie. Oh, the case is dead. Shit. Fuck me, man. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna run for now. And I'm gonna get ready for either the beach or a cross-country track, something. But I gotta let my stuff charge. Girl.